I knew it. Okay, nice.
It's not a hard stretch.
I dated a girl named Katie many moons ago, and I insisted
Catherine.
on calling her Catherine. She didn't like it, but I think it's an elegant name.
I say typically, I feel like that's usually when you're in trouble.
Yeah.
It's only when your mother calls you Catherine, it's usually not a good thing.
Right. Like me, like my middle name is Joseph. So if anybody's ever calling me Aaron Joseph, it's my mom.
And things are not good.
And she's appalled by something that I've done. So yeah, cool. All right, well I gotta grab some stuff. But do you ever like go anywhere? Do you ever do stuff?
Do I ever? I do things.
Do you want to get Mexican food sometime?
Possibly. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Have you been to So I was living in Domain. I just moved to South Lamar. And have you ever been to Maudi's?
Yeah.
You like
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Where do you live on South Lamar?
It's called the MAA building.
Okay, I know where that. Yeah.
It would have been crazy if you were like, oh, well, I live there too.
No, I used to live kind of across from Maldi's at the Windsor. You know, like it's really almost directly across from Maldi's.
Oh, okay. I can probably see the building in my head then. I just don't know that it's called the Windsor. So, by Gibson Street Bar.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, cool. Should I do like a smokestack, or should I do phone number, or
Phone number's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
that works.
Okay, cool. Let me here. I'll pull this up, and you can just put your number in here.
Okay.
Grocery store game is absolutely goated, and you need to be doing it. So I did not ever even have interest in day game. When I first got into game, it was just all about bars, clubs, night game. And then basically I just got so obsessed with night game that then I was like, well, I want to start doing day game now too. There's this thing that I can't stop thinking about. It's all I care about, and I can't do it until 10 p.m. on most nights. So started doing day game, and then the winter hits in Ohio. And me and my very first wing ever, Jared, we jokingly, one of us is like, what if we started doing approaches at Kroger? There was zero, and I mean absolutely zero, day game infield. I don't even think like funny prank pickups or anything like that in grocery stores. Like this was a non-existent idea. I'm kind of the pioneer of grocery store game. And so we go in there, and at first it's just funny. It's like, wow, this is ridiculous. These girls are just trying to like shop for yogurts, and we're trying to rizz them up. But then it starts actually going well, and it's fun, and it's playful, and the girls are loving it, and I'm loving it. And then my first ever grocery store lay, I actually remember the very first two. The first one was actually a girl who served me. She worked there, and she was at the deli, and I was 26 at the time, and she was much younger than me. She was like 20 in college, and she serves me my potato salad, and I actually had felt like I'd already done a couple approaches, and then I was actually just getting food, and I felt like a good dynamic between me and her, and she was really cute. So I actually had started to leave the store, and I came back, and I couldn't see her anymore. And I'm like, well, whatever. I guess I'll just, I'll let myself off the hook. But then I ask this other woman behind the counter, and I go, hey, is the girl that just gave me the potato salad, is she still here? And she goes, oh, she was just about to take her break. Let me get her real quick. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So she comes up, and I just end up saying, hey, you're just like insanely cute. Would you ever want to like hang out? And she's like, yeah, sure. Gives me her number. And then we started seeing each other for, dude, I don't even remember that one. That one was like a year-ish of consistent, and then kind of on and off and consistent again. That was a really solid one. That's my first ever grocery store lay. And then very shortly after that was this Asian girl who just was shopping. She was actually with her friend, and I opened the 2-set, and I start to I don't remember the opener. I don't remember much about it. I mean, you're talking 10 years ago now. And I opened the 2-set, and it's just fun. It's playful. And I throw out my very classic line of like, cool. So you said you said you're both single then? And very typical. The one girl goes, oh, I'm not, but she is. And so I'm like, yeah, I could tell you were single, whatever. I get her number, porch date, boom. That one, I don't think we saw each other again after. But the point is, grocery store game, I don't just post these for funsies, right? Like, this shit's very real. And so I just want to talk about it for a minute. And I want to give you guys a couple of tips and also reasons why you should be gaming at the grocery store. So number one, when you're in there, just really look like you're actually shopping. Carry a cart around with you. Have a good smile on your face. Have some AirPods in. Just kind of be bopping around. And don't kind of go walking down the aisles, staring down each aisle. You're going to start putting out that negative energy. So just kind of bop around. Have a cart. Have a basket with some coffee, something like that in the basket. And maybe you actually are just going to buy something. And then when you see a chick, just open however you would normally open. But make sure that you're sort of having this energy to you where it is this energy of like, I know this is kind of crazy, right? A lot of guys in game are struggling somewhat with like empathy, empathizing with a woman's situation. And so kind of going in, even if you're going to go direct, it's actually not great to just go full confidence at the grocery store. Like, I have the confidence to go up to a girl and be like, excuse me, I saw you over here. You are just insanely attractive and I had to come say hello to you. That's fine. I'm not even going to say that's the end of the world. But if you want it to be smooth, there should be a little bit of hesitancy there. It should be like, excuse me, hey, yeah, sorry to bother you. I saw you over here and I just thought you were like insanely attractive. I wanted to come say hi. Now, what you'll notice there also is I'm lowering my voice. Well, the reason I'm lowering my voice is because at grocery stores, you are oftentimes going to have people maybe in the same aisle or the aisle over or just kind of all around. And again, even when it comes to empathy, even if you have the confidence to speak in front of everybody, if you're that dude who could go up to a girl and there's 20 people around and you're not fearful and you could just do it, it's not about you. It's about her. It's about her experience. So you're going to riz this chick up. And if you speak too loudly and you're making it a whole scene, she's going to actually shut it down very quickly because you now just kind of forced her to publicly speak. So you want to go very chill with it. And then, keep that volume down. I call it volume matching. And then after that, then you could just really get into a bunch of basic ass conversation. You could keep it super simple, asking her about where she's from, how long has she been in town. Then you end up dropping a little bit of what I call like a big bang of sexuality, where kind of like out of nowhere you hit her with some more flirtatious demeanor. Maybe especially if you did go indirect, but you could just hit her with a quick little like, okay, cool. And you're not like married or anything, right? And she's like, no, of course I'm not married. Now, right there is also asking essentially if she has the boyfriend. Because if you go, and cool, you're not like married or anything, right? Especially when it's a younger girl, it's like funny. And then they'll say like, I'm not, but I do have a boyfriend, if they have a boyfriend or something like that. And then my biggest recommendation there is really to just move it along, because especially if you're going to the same grocery store over and over again, or just one that's near you, you don't want to like burn that grocery store down. A lot of times when a girl tells you she has a boyfriend, she either does and is not going to cheat on him with you, or she just doesn't want to talk. And if you are pushing really far past the boyfriend objection at a grocery store, there's a good chance that girl might actually go like tell security or something that there's a guy and like he wouldn't like leave her alone, basically. So you want to keep it chill like that. And then you just want to end the interaction by basically just saying, you want to have date locations in mind always in your city. So let's just say that your date location, and I'll just pick something out of thin air. Let's say one of your date locations is a place called Mowdy's on South Lamar. Well, you're having that conversation with the girl. You're getting to know her. You're making good eye contact, good smiling, light eyes, light smile. And you just go, well, cool. I'm going to get back to shopping. Or I'm going to let you finish up here, or I'm going to finish up here. You ever been over to Mowdy's over on South Lamar? She goes, yeah, I love that place. Or no, I've never been. You just go, we should hang out sometime. She's like, yeah, sure. Awesome. Here, let me go ahead and you pull up the digits on your phone and you hand her over the digits. And then as she's putting the digits in, you can even start talking about the day and time in which this date is going to occur. So just a little bit of a grocery store 101 for you. Don't sleep on this. And one other thing I want to say here as far as why grocery stores are really good, especially for guys beginning, is that on the street, when you just started in day game, it can get very demoralizing trying to stop girls on the street. I have become a master of it. I have like whole in-person sort of things like that I can like show people. I've got some street game videos where I break it down a bit, but for a lot of guys, it could just feel like, oh my God, these girls just keep blowing by me. Whereas at the grocery store, even if the girl has a boyfriend, even if she's not interested, they're actually way more likely. They're already posted up. So you're already one step ahead. In street game, you're trying to get her to stop, then engage. Whereas here, she's already stopped, and now you're just trying to get her to engage. So you actually end up getting a lot more time under tension, as they say in lifting. Time under tension in your interactions. You get more conversation time, more Riz hours are built by actually being in stores and things like that. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you would like me to coach you on grocery game or all forms of game, evolutiondaily.com. Link is down below. Peace.